I can't help it. I'm still giggling about it.
Ah,
Good evening. What is it, 5? It's after
good
5 already.
afternoon.
Good
So it
evening. Good
might
afternoon.
even
It's
be
not
here.
after. Well, for you, it's the afternoon. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, for
we
me, it's
are experiencing
bang,
a
bang.
severe windstorm.
What is that?
It's
Oh,
a
yeah, you said you had that.
it's very, very brown outside. Now visibility is probably it's off and on
Oof.
anywhere from half a mile to um, back down to an eighth of a mile. It's blowing pretty good out there, and
I'm
that's
not,
dust.
not laughing.
Yeah. So
I don't mean to laugh. I just have, I can't get the song out of my head. I can't do
I
it, Joe. I don't know how I'm gonna make it through the, how am I gonna make it through the live is beyond me.
don't know.
But I'm gonna try. I'm gonna really try for you, Joe. For you, brother.
Thank you.
Bang,
Appreciate
bang.
it.
I am the warrior.
You are. She's the warrior, everybody. She's the
Oh,
warrior.
my husband's like, because when my hair gets very flat and it just divides, it just doesn't ever, I don't wash it too much. I don't believe in washing your hair, putting shit, I do dye my hair and it's terrible. It really is. I've had people tell me that maybe I'll lose brain cells, but that's already had happened. Um, so when I do condition it, and I don't even shampoo much, I very rarely shampoo. But when I condition it, it just gets flat, and he just thinks of the 70s and 80s, and I'm wearing like a pussy shirt and like kind of like you know, I don't know. He thinks I'm like 70s, 80s chick right now. And I'm like, I'm watching.
70s, 80s, and 90s, 2000s.
Oh, but I could see it. I could see the 70s look. If I had curled my hair a bit or something, it's definitely more 70s.
Mm.
Are you sharing, hon?
Oh, I
Do
have
you
not
free
touched
see
it
he just
yet.
goes to outer space. I know you're way too you listen to me. That's actually quite
I
sweet.
was listening to you right
I
now.
know it. I know it. I tell interesting stories. But
Uh,
maybe not. But
oh, look at us.
so watching I decided to put on a Patti Smith, a warrior, or I think it's I am a warrior. I can't get it out of my freaking head. Bang, bang. I am a warrior. Because, of course, women's
There you
warriors,
go.
I'm warrior cat. For those that don't know why I'm
Yes.
warrior cat in particular, is because I opened up William. I was thinking of my father. His name was William. When he passed, right before he passed away, I opened up Women's Warriors, which is my group on Facebook. And that's why I'm actually Warrior Cat. Although, who was it? Rocky? Rocky used to say I look like a Viking warrior,
There you go.
which is
Okay.
strange because when my brother did our tests, he did our blood tests way before any of this crap came out, like ancestry.com. And apparently we do have like Norwegian in us. I don't, no, no. Mongolian, yes. I could see Mongolia because they went there and they kicked Ukraine's butt, but not, I can't see Norwegian. Scandinavian, no. But, who knows? I'm a Finnish girl. I am a warrior. I can't. I'm in a good mood. Okay, you ready, Joe? Are you ready?
Good.
Joe, you ready? Joe, Joe.
We are
So what
ready,
happens, right?
man.
There was a priest, a politician, and a lawyer, and they all walk into the bar. And the bartender looks at them and says, "What is this, a joke?"
I get that one. I didn't get that one. It's a joke right in front of your eyes. It's happening now.
Exactly. Exactly.
What?
What's funny is I've
Am I living
definitely
it?
had
Am I
a
living it?
rabbi.
What?
I've served a rabbi, I've served a minister, um, as a bartender.
Mhm.
Oh God, pilots, truckers,
Okay.
definitely lawyers, but they usually don't tell you that they're lawyers. But I knew a couple of them personally.
Hello, Birch
Doctors.
24.
There's a lot of people that
I
came
don't
in.
know, sir.
What?
I don't know, sir.
What's
He says,
what?
"What are we gonna do with her, Joe?"
Oh my
Uh,
God. Is that my husband? Who is that? I
I tell you,
am a
man.
lover, yeah. Don't. We got some, Joe has some really news today. Well,
Yeah,
some
some
rotten,
cool.
some fun.
Oh yeah.
Why don't
I want
you,
to go backwards. We'll start
why don't you
backwards.
take over so I can breathe?
Okay, please breathe. I want you to breathe. Don't die on me. Okay. So I wanted to say,
Good
I
vibes.
think it's
Good
funny
vibes.
because I think we're winning, and winning is fun because Trump said we were going to win, and we are, especially with Miss Fani Willis having to pay what $54,000 because she was attacking Trump. Man, these people, what is wrong with you? Can't attack American citizen like that. They
Goggles.
would attack him, and then they would try to find a crime. See, and that's the whole problem with the justice system. A lot of them would do that. They would attack you, they would arrest you, or they would do something like that, and then they would look for a crime because you said something they didn't like. And that's what she did, and she was really adamant about it. It comes out to 54,264 in attorney fees and litigation costs. But that's nothing really for what she actually caused. So she got away easy because she caused a lot of problems for not only for President Trump, but for the country itself, for her state, and for the whole country. So she caused a lot more than just fifty-four
Mhm.
thousand dollars worth of damage,
She's a
if you
no
ask me.
one. She's an
She is a no one.
she's
She
no
is a no
one.
one. But
Don't
you
even
have
care
to
about her.
remember,
I don't care.
she's part of the filth that has to be popped, so to speak. That's just the way I
Let
look
me ask
at
you,
it.
let me just say this. Let me ask you
Mm,
something.
sure.
Hypothetically,
Anything.
say you were the military, right?
I was.
Say you're involved now
Okay.
or in the last 20 years. And
Okay.
this Q plan was kind of right. Things that a bunch of us have been saying are kind of right. And you have to go after the bad guys.
Okay.
You have to go after the, who do you go after first? Is there an order, first of all? Do you make some kind of order of bad guys,
Yes, you have to. There has to be. They have to make an order because the
right?
military is all is
Is
it's always dress right
prim
dress.
and proper, right?
Dress right
So,
dress. That's the way
so
I look at it. Dress right dress. Because dress right dress means when you see a company of soldiers standing in a platoon or they're all standing in a row, they're all perfectly positioned. That's called dress right dress. So
okay,
you always look to your right,
that's
and
right. I've heard
and
that
you
before.
yeah, you dress yourself with the guy on the right. Make sure you're perfect with the guy on the right because the guy on your left is going to make sure he's perfect with you. You see
That's
what I
right.
mean? Dress right dress.
That's right.
So
All
that's how
right.
I look at it. And that's how the
That's
military is
perfect.
dress right
That's
dress.
perfect. So you're in the military.
Mhm. Who you go after?
Who do you go
You make
after
a
first?
list. You make a
Right.
list.
And
You start
and
at the
how
top.
is the list, Joe?
You start at the top. You start at the top, and if you get anybody in between from the bottom to the top, well, hey, you're good to go. But still, you start with the top. You target the top, and you go from the top down.
Amalia. That's right. So what do you think
Mhm.
happened? Trump's first term. Not this term. What do
I
the
think it's
majority of people
I don't
think
know.
happened Trump's first fucking term?
I think they started
What
going after him. I
the-
for sure,
like
definitely.
who?
And
Like who, Joe? Like who? Give me
uh,
one
Clinton
name.
was fun.
Who do
Clinton
I
was one
hate?
of the
Who do I
first
always
ones.
bring up?
Clinton was one of the first ones, but they're saying that Mr. George Soros is the worst one of them all.
I'm almost
They
positive
didn't
it's a
take in.
matriarchy of some sorts. I'm sorry, I don't know why,
I don't doubt
but
you
it
one
makes
bit, but I
sense
think
to
George
make
Soros is a big thing.
men more in the actual world in our the good society, make them think men are more strong and but I think it's women are the fucking evil bitches. I really do. The top of the top would have been women. That's my thought. Because women create. They create the babies. You know.
I'm not gonna gainsay you on that.
It's just hypothetical anyhow. So, okay, so what's going on now? They're going after, you think, okay, so Bongino's in office
Oh
now,
yes, and he
right?
knows, and he knew they were
He's up with
already
Cash
crooked.
Patel, who is
So
top notch. I've heard him talk a few times. It's all I need. Oh, I love
mhm.
this man. So, who are they going to go after?
The top, you have to start at the top because it's
Right.
the top that needs to be
Now,
cleaned out.
in both cases, term one and term two, in both cases, are you going to tell, as a soldier, as military, as FBI, as CIA, are you going to tell the rest of the world what you're up to?
Absolutely, yeah.
Bravado. Bravado.
Never,
Get it?
never ever would you do that.
Get
That's
it,
just
friends?
stupid.
Do you get
Hey,
it?
you never
You
give your
don't know the
principal.
truth. The media ain't telling you shit.
Yeah. Because they don't know either. They're just speculating.
They're not even,
Everybody's
they have no
speculating.
control whatsoever. We're not going to know real stuff until, what is it? One America? What is it that Kerry Lake is in charge of now? America's Voice. What is it
Oh,
called?
I can't remember.
Oh yeah, but whatever.
OAN? Is it
And
OAN?
no. That's Matt Gates is on OAN. Well, that's going to
Oh,
help too. That's an important job. I promise it is. Because I know everything. Because I am a warrior. I gotta stop. I gotta stop. Maybe it's the kitten
oh my
shirt.
God.
I got my pussy shirt up. My pussy shirt. It's for Trump.
Trump?
He's a cool cat. No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
Well, the whole crap that he said, which I don't believe that he meant it any more in a way that any guy in the bar in the last 8 years of me working there when I was said. I can't even
No,
imagine.
I think
Who the
Trump's
are
team
you serious
is,
people?
he's got a lot of fingers in that team, that are reaching out for him, and they're snagging all these people that did all this bad stuff. So nobody's going to get away. Everybody's going to be handled. Everybody that's been involved in all this bad stuff will be taken care of one way or another, whether they get them now or whether they get them in a little bit, or whether they've
Joseph,
already gotten them. They will all be handled. That's
Joseph,
what I'm
I,
going to
I
believe.
couldn't, I couldn't agree with you
Because
more.
some of these people have committed treason, such as the January fake select committee. Yeah.
But
Oh, yeah.
that's, they were already gone by then. Do you understand? Pelosi was gone. They had to get her laptop without anybody else. It was all us. Oh my God, how does
And
nobody
they never
see
said if they
this?
gave it back to her, did they? Or did they?
She's dead.
Yeah. Well,
Listen, it doesn't happen where Paul Pelosi does the crap he did in the house and in the car, where everybody wonders if he had a child in the backseat, where we know about Epstein. Now we even know about P. Diddy. Back then we didn't.
now we do.
There ain't no military in the fucking world that knows this knowledge because I mean that was even on CNN, wasn't it?
Yeah,
It
it
was on
was.
everything.
Hmm.
Our military knew. You think they sat back and said, "Hey, Paul, go for a drive. after beating the kid in with the ham. No, no, they would get away with shit secretively. Now, no, the world is
Or they
awake, my
thought they were
friends.
getting
The
away with it
world is
secretly.
awake. Let's repeat this, Joe. Let's repeat it. Come on, guys. Say it with me. The world is awake. I think it was awake.
The world is
Awake.
awake. The world is awake. Yes, you're right. You
Okay.
are right. The world
It
is
ain't
awake.
happening. These people are. I know, I know that I'm supposed to do certain things
Yeah.
and say certain things. I know there's tons of people like Tucker and the Hodgkin twins. I don't know, people who have great talent. And
Yes.
they're also conspiracists with really good talent. I'm not trying to be like that. I'm trying to get a group of people together where they understand that they're safe, where they understand there's evolution, mental and physical evolution going on, because vibrations are going to be known to us all. It is a scary phenomenon because anything that we don't know is scary. But I'm here to tell you it's fucking great. It's
Right.
fucking I mean, I don't know what else to say. It's superb. It's the bee's knees. I mean, what did I do, Joe, recently without going into depth? Did I not did I not get rid of everything?
Yes, you did. Just threw it all
And
away.
what's happened? I'm fucking singing Warrior on
Yeah, she's been in a pretty good mood, so I gotta say.
damn straight. And then what happened? You started laughing.
Yeah.
Don't tell me
Yeah.
it doesn't work.
Oh no, it's laughter is very infectious. It's
Oh,
also good for the heart, good for the soul.
and
It's good for the
laughter
body. It's good for
creates
the mind.
vibrations
Yes,
in your
it is a
larynx,
vibration.
larynx, and vibrations
Yeah.
in the
It is a
air and
vibration.
sound.
It's a vibration, and laughter is the best medicine.
I agree.
Can't get any better of
Man,
a
I want to
medicine than
die
art.
laughing if I can.
Yeah. I've always said that laughter is good medicine. Yeah.
Right, Johnny?
It's good to laugh.
I'm good.
It's good to
We
be in
are.
good mood.
Go on, start the news, Joe.
Do we have news? We have news? Oh my God. Thought we already talked about it. Rats. All right, hold on. Let's scroll up. Hey, guess what? Ooh, that's a good one too. I didn't say I was going to ask that one up. The judge, another judge. Yeah, these damn judges. A judge issues a stunning ruling on Doge's shutdown of USAID. A federal judge on Tuesday found Elon Musk and the White House's Department of Government Efficiency likely violated the Constitution when they unilaterally acted to shut down the U.S. Agency of International Development. This judge, he's a U.S. District Judge, Theodore Chang. I don't know. He's Asian, right? He was appointed. He's 55. He was appointed by Obama. Dude, why are you opening your mouth now? Dude, obviously this guy wants to be thrown out too, because you're going to be disbarred now, sir. Sorry about that, but you are. Because we the people, we the people want this. We don't want these. We don't want our money going all over the world anymore. And who are you to say that we can't stop that? We should be able to stop a judge, stop Congress, stop anybody from sending all of our money to other countries. We the
Wow.
people should be able to do that. That's our right. It's our money. It's not your
It's
money.
our money. We want it now.
Thank you. God damn it. There you go. Right? Holy shit.
It's a pointer.
So
Or maybe that was from the corner.
so
I
the
didn't hear anything you said. I'm so sorry. Apparently,
it,
because John has not been
go
feeling
ahead.
well. He forgot.
I'm sorry, John. I hope he feels better, man.
Yeah, he's been it's not even the dental work. That's been pretty good. Like the last 3 or 4 days, it's been good. He hurt his leg. He can't, it's either really bad sciatica or the compression sock he has to wear isn't working sometimes. He's got to keep pressure on it. The doctor said the stent was good, so and that wasn't long ago. Well, we
Yeah.
were in New Jersey, so what we were in there in December yet. So November, December. Shit. I just don't want this kid to go through another surgery. But let's keep positive. Let's go. So what were we talking about, Joe, quickly?
Oh, we were talking about the one judge that said that we can't send that we have to spend our money to USAID. We're supposed to give all our
What's
money
that judge's
to
name and where? Do you know where he's
yeah.
from?
Uh,
He or she or we or
he's 55. He's Theodore Chang.
the one question I didn't
I'm not
ask.
going to call him a judge. I'm not going to even give him
Wait,
your
I'm
honor.
sorry. Theodore
Yeah,
Chang?
yeah. Chuang.
And that's
He's
Chung,
out of
first of all. CHU
okay.
Chong.
Yeah,
Chong. But you,
Taiwanese.
yeah,
He's
there you go.
Taiwanese.
There you
He,
go.
he's a
Bullshit.
family in Pennsylvania. He's
Oh,
out of
oh,
Pennsylvania.
isn't that wonderful?
He was nominated by Barack Obama in 2013.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. So long, farewell, Lena, say
Yeah,
goodbye
he
to
looks like a
you
he looks like he needs to be
and
thrown out.
me.
What a piece of shit!
Do we have
Violated the
anybody in the chat,
Constitution.
love?
Oh yeah, there's some
Oh,
people in
yeah?
there.
Oh,
They're not
yeah,
saying
life
anything.
goes
There's
on.
there's the there's some folks in there.
Hello, folks in the chat.
Say hi. How are you? Hola.
¿Cómo está usted? Oh my
How's that?
God. Oh my God.
¿Cómo está usted?
No.
Yeah, I was learning.
Oh.
So grandpa said. They would always say, "Yeah, you can say it that way. Say it that way." They would always tell me that. Yeah, say it that way. Yeah, say it that way. That's how they would say it. It's not my fault.
No. No. No.
We
The,
were they're
they're
northern
fucking
Hispanic.
making fun of you, okay? I went to Spain. I went to
Fine.
Madrid, motherfucker. They don't
Yeah.
even talk that way in Madrid.
No
Get
shit,
out of here.
Sherlock. There is
That's school
there
shit.
I you
¿Cómo
know
está
my
usted? What
my
is the
Spanish teacher,
verb?
my Spanish teacher in college,
Spanish
he
teacher.
told me there was like God, somewhere like
There was God?
200 different dialects of Latin or
Yeah,
Spanish or
yeah,
Mexican or
of
whatever you want to
course.
call it.
Even Italian
Just
is Romance
so
language.
many different.
Well,
Yeah. Well,
the
Italian's
Spanish
part of it.
comes from the Italian, they think, which
Yes.
is the
Oh,
Latin, which
yes.
never made sense to
Yes.
me because Latin
Yes.
sounds like English to me.
Yes. Italian is Latin.
I,
Oh,
Joe,
Latin and all the other ones are a
I will
form of
repeat
that.
it. Okay. English, listen to me. English is from the Germanic, which is the Aramaic. Aramaic.
I
All right.
know.
Germanic, Aramaic.
I
That's
know.
English. But yet Spanish and Italian and even Latin sound more English. Although, like if I said kommen Sie hier or Oust, you know, you can hear the German, you can, how would it doesn't even make sense. Isn't the Aramaic Sanskrit? Am I wrong? Whatever. It's not about that. It's not about that.
And,
Let's
no,
continue.
all I know is I feel like I am a Heinz 57. That's all I know.
Yeah,
I
but
don't know if I don't know.
traditionally,
I don't know what I am.
traditionally,
Yeah, I don't care. I
Joseph,
just don't care.
Joseph,
You can be what you
traditionally,
want.
what are you traditionally, Joe?
I am half white and half Hispanic.
Yeah, but I mean, what did you do? How did you celebrate? What did you celebrate? Did you celebrate Cinco de Mayo?
No,
Did
because
you
that's a Mexican
celebrate
holiday.
What?
Cinco de Mayo is a Mexican holiday. That's not
Yeah, I
American.
know, but you're in New Mexico. What the fuck do you want from me? I'm
Yeah,
asking you.
yeah, no, we do. Yeah, I don't know.
For
We
those that don't
celebrate
know,
everything
he's
that
in New
Americans
Mexico and he's
do.
half Hispanic.
Everything that Americans celebrate, we celebrate.
That's it. You never did anything else. But yet you eat your
Uh,
green and red chili,
oh yeah, we eat that
right?
religiously. I eat that every single day. Yeah,
Well, I'll
absolutely.
tell you something. The Ukrainians and the Polacks and the Russians eat a lot of the same food as the Jewish, as the Israelis.
Ah, there you go. See,
Borscht, borscht. I
we're
don't
all
know.
the same.
I don't know how they say it in Yiddish or Jewish. Borscht or borschtchik. There's
And
what
guess
are they
what color
called?
my blood is?
Green.
Red.
No, actually, that's not true. Our blood is blue.
Half of it. When after it gets the oxygen,
That's it. When it hits the oxygen,
then it
but you
gets
see, but there's no chemical reaction. There's people don't even realize. Yeah, blood. Look at your veins are blue, people, right? It's not
oh,
until you cut them and it hits the air that
yeah, and it turns red.
the oxygen adds. And
There you go.
red is an oxide. If you get like a brown or a red color in paints,
Mhm.
they usually call them oxides. Why?
Yeah,
Because it takes oxygen.
yeah. I was gonna freak out if you said
Like
brown blood. I
roses
said you're
need
trouble.
oxygen, right? What?
I was gonna if you would have
Absorb
said if you
oxygen.
get brown blood, I was gonna say you're in trouble.
Brown blood.
If you
Well,
would
yeah,
have
you've
said
been dead
that.
for a while if you got brown blood.
Yeah. Yeah.
Speaking of which, anything new on Hackman's case? I'm just curious before we go on.
And who? Which one?
Gene
Gene
Hackman's.
Hackman? No, I haven't heard anything.
No.
No, no. Ever since the sheriff had come out and said that, gave that
Good evening,
speech
Birch.
about them finding all the tunnels and everything else, everything is shut up. And after that, everything just completely shut down on them. Nobody has said anything about it. But you know
Because
what?
there was proof. And I
Do you know
think
what I
that's
found
why
out?
they made it a big thing
Hmm?
and they made it separate from the Palisades. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
there is a method to the madness. There is an order to events. It
Hmm.
started with trains. I mean, it's not trains, planes, and automobiles, but it did start with the trains. Then we
Hmm.
had the boats and the bridges. I mean, like, excuse me. Before that, we had bio warfare because that's what I consider that stupid shit from China, Wuhan, right?
Hmm.
It's there's an order to. I keep saying, if you're not seeing the order, if you haven't put it in your mind yet, try to do it because then you'll see, oh shit, she's right. This can't be right. How could they go after the least people? What? Why would you? Okay, I told this to a friend earlier. Why would they go after people that went after Trump? Are the people that went after the Trump most important people to go after? Or somebody that was in a pedophilia ring, child trafficking, human trafficking ring,
Hmm.
murderers, gang members, which Holman is going after too. I know we got people working all over. They are the team of deplorables, by the way. It's what I'm quoting them now.
Which they are. Thank
But
God.
they're not going to start with who's bothering Trump. Who you see? What are we in baby sissy worlds? They're going to go after who hurt we the people.
First.
Yes, because every single person that's in office or in the secretary did this for the love of our country and her people.
Hmm. Yeah. Look at Bongino and Patel. They were making so much more money, and they went and they dropped just
Oh,
because it's not about money.
oh my God,
Yeah,
this is so much greater than money.
yeah, that's right.
Forget
It's not
about the
about
money,
money.
people. You're going to have anywhere between 250
Hmm.
and 450. I don't know.
Yeah, not
I'm going
about
to
money
guess
though.
if you
About
worked
saving the country.
30 years of your life
Hmm.
on the books, especially, but if you had car loans, house loans, credit cards,
Hmm.
interest is illegal, it's unconstitutional. You're going to get that
It's
back.
about life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. If
They
you don't
forget.
have the pursuit of happiness, it's not worth it.
Oh, oh God. They had the right idea, but they didn't have a clue what would be happening now. It's going to
I
be
still don't
huge.
know what they're doing.
You saw on one of the memes in Women Warriors. Did you like the Elon? I
I
put
did.
Elon up as a thumbnail now for Women Warriors. Elon in like this old-fashioned
Yeah.
tux. I think it was like
The
1800s it
open
looked like,
collar.
but
Yeah.
yeah, it kind of did, right? Uh now what was I gonna say? You were looking, did you look at what, wait, I put our joke in there?
Some
Oh,
what
the
a me.
planets,
Oh yeah.
right? The planets are aligned. Now they have been aligned. I think they're aligned for like a week. It's very strange that people are going up to the space station during this time. I don't know. Maybe there's different reasons. It all sounds fugazi to me. We'll go over that in a minute. Um, but yeah, yeah, that doesn't, it happens like every 40. People think this is astonishing. No, guys, it happens at least twice in your lifetime. Usually, usually. I think every 40, 50, maybe 60 years. I haven't looked up that kind of science in a while. The, I don't know, Joe, don't you know? You know astronomy. Look it up. So that might be serendipity all on its own. But when you have Trump in office, when you have all these weird oh, right, planes were the last thing after the boats, there was planes coming down, right? And I think we went through all types of vehicles, right? But you have Trump in office. You have this dream team of deplorables in office. You have people like us all over the freaking world that love Elon, that love Trump. You have the bad guys being seen, the media being told off. You have someone that knows about the economy and is not evil, is not part of the cabal in office. I can't, I mean, this is like the biggest of the big. This is huge, as Trump might say. Huge. It's huge. They know exactly what they're doing. We are gonna blossom. This is the Renaissance plus the Renaissance, squared or tripled or quadrupled or to the nth degree, nth, right? It's just a phenomenal effect. And what, tell me this, Joe, also, before we get started again. I think you have more news, right? Or you want to
Hmm?
tell me about,
The planets.
yeah,
The inner planets align every 39.6 years. The chance that Mars,
40
Jupiter,
years.
Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune will align within this arc as well on any given pass is 1 in 100, raised to the fifth power. So on average,
I
the
was
eight
just saying
planets
to,
line up every 396 billion years,
oof. There's
which means
also,
what?
oh,
Which means what? If they were
there's
ever
also that
aligned,
we're
they'll
in the
never
age of
align again.
Aquarius, guys. We are starting over and we have 13 months. I believe that with Dana. I don't know if we'll ever get that back. I don't know how that would happen, but I do believe it. I do believe even if my memory serves me correctly, because this is going back about 30 years, the Mayan calendar may even have 13 months.
Hmm.
So why would we pull away from that? I mean, this is America, right? The Mayans are like right over there, right? I wanted you to tell me about Flynn. What did Flynn say?
He told he told Comey, you better get ready. You're going to jail.
Comey sounds more of a worthy person for them to be going after. Now, why would
Mhm.
Flynn say it and not Cash
Because
Patel?
Flynn Comey is the one that did all this damage to Flynn.
Okay.
It was Comey was the one that was in
Okay.
charge of the FBI when the FBI went after Flynn. That's why.
Does Flynn strike you as a soldier to come out
Yes.
to the media and say
No.
something like this? Okay.
No, not on
That's one.
no.
Now that's one.
No.
Now, secondly, hold on, Joe. Secondly, he hasn't been a soldier since 2024.
Correct.
So
Three.
he's coming out. Now, do you think
Two. Two or three.
2024?
Mhm.
Oh no, no, I'm sorry. 20. No, oh, I'm thinking of his brother was 2024.
Yeah,
Uh
his brother just 29
Michael is
2018.
16, 18, something. Yeah, when Obama was in office, they got rid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, would he come out as a man like this? Would he come out and say, breaking news,
No.
Comey,
Mm-mm.
you're in trouble? No, people, no,
Mm-mm. No.
the cockles. It's like,
No, he wouldn't.
talk to the hands. That's, oh wait, that's probably like 90s or something, right? I don't know. I'm getting my decades confused. Look, I was, what, in 86, I was 10. I was a very adult 10-year-old though. I think 87 was really when I started. I don't know. I was a, ugh.
Yeah, he left in
Maybe
2014.
there is a God that I ended up this way. I'm sorry. I wanted to talk more. Did you see the space
The space,
interview?
yeah. When they undocked, when they left.
No, the one in our
Oh,
community, Joe. I don't give a shit what the
oh no.
media says. You think I give a shit what the fucking media says? The one in our community where this gentleman tells us, you tell me you didn't see, hold on. You talk for a minute, I'll find it. We're gonna play it
Okay.
because it hit me. Yeah, go on. Or you have nothing, you
The
have no
judge
other news?
and the judge
Okay.
who stopped who's tried to stop the deporting of the illegal alien gangbangers, he's been hit with articles of impeachment. That would
Okay.
be
Oh, he's the
mhm.
one?
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
was that
Brandon
the
Gill of Texas is said he this is another example of a rogue judge overstepping his authorities. So he made a resolution to oust this judge because this judge is interfering. Has Trump he invoked that 1798
right,
um,
Bill?
act, the Alien Enemies Act.
Yeah.
So he has the right to deport these people. So that Chief Judge Boasberg, who tried to make Trump turn those planes around, has been hit with articles of impeachment. They're
Oh,
going to impeach him.
wait,
Then they're going to impeach this guy.
wait, I'm sorry.
This
Did they have something
this
to do with the Colorado gang?
yeah. That's the Tren de Aragua
Trending
people.
or,
Yeah,
or
This
Aragua.
Judge Boasberg tried to make Trump bring the Tren de Aragua criminals back into the United States.
Gotcha,
What in the
gotcha. I'm
fuck
sorry.
would you
I'm
do
like,
that for, you stupid ass judge? Why would a judge do that? That tells me what? That for
exactly,
one thing, this
Joe.
judge is bad, and now everything that he ruled on is potentially tainted.
Joe. Now, what do you think I think?
I don't know. On
Do I
judge
think
on the
meow
judge.
or do I
Yeah,
think,
well, yeah, same.
what do I think, Joe? I think it already happened. This guy's dead.
Yeah. Well,
Nobody, or in Gitmo, because nobody in their right mind would do that.
yeah, well, they
Nobody.
didn't. They didn't turn them around because they were before the judge could make a ruling. They were already over international water, or yeah, international water, so they couldn't do anything.
Redonkulous. It's all redonkulous.
Yeah, couldn't do shit.
Oh, look at that. It hid. Okay. All right. You didn't see this, Joe?
Because America been playing in our face for 9 months straight. So you telling me that they want us to believe that that man and woman that took that trip out of space 9 months ago is still out of space? For a second they had me. All of that shit was really believable. But this shit ain't adding up. And especially from what I just seen. Matter of fact, look at this shit. Look at
The
this shit.
astronauts who've been stuck in
Tell me what
space
you
for
see
over
wrong.
9 months, the man and the woman,
Tell
left and
me
right,
what
the
you
video
see
behind me
wrong.
admitted
Just
this
look.
week that Biden absolutely
You got the man
refused
and
to
the
allow
woman.
Elon Musk to
What's
go
out of
up there
place
and
here?
save them last year.
How the hell did that guy get there with them? Who is that guy interviewing him? See, you know, the shit that got me was a little earlier last year when they had the footage of them opening presents for Christmas. And I'm saying to myself, how did they get presents for Christmas? Now, you got a guy up there interviewing him? For real. So where he come from? So he just came up there and he can't leave either now. We supposed to be stupid, right? I just want to end on this note. Look at this shit.
Sit
It's
up there
crazy,
so long that
man.
this woman's hair is going to grow right to the moon.
No, really. I'm out. You need to see
Okay.
this. Because
So I'm gonna stop.
Ah,
Well,
didn't it? Well, it's that when they go up there, there's a vehicle for them to come back down. There's a specific spot. So it's and they're the people that were stuck up there didn't have a spot in another vehicle to go down. There was like remember there's like 7 people up there already,
yeah,
but those
yeah.
people already have a spot in their vehicle to get back down to Earth. The other 2 people, their craft was fucked up. That's what the problem was. There was people already up there.
See, because you were saying the other day how many were up there, and you said there was conflicting stories and how many were
Hmm?
going up and stuff.
Right. So 4 went up. 4 people went up. 2 of them are going to stay there so that the other 2 that are stuck up there will be able to jump in those 2 seats and come back down. So when they go back up there, they'll send the same vehicle up. 2 people will go up, but there'll be room for 4 people. You understand? So there'll be a seat
Well,
for
how
the other
many are
2
up there
people that
now,
are
though?
already there.
Right now,
Huh?
how many are there? You're saying there's more
I
than,
believe there's 11 because
yeah, but
there's
are they
people from
all
other
in the
places.
International Space Station? Are they
Yeah.
all, I'm sorry, are they all stuck? Where are they even stuck?
They're in this International Space Station,
They're
from
in
what
the
I understand.
ISS.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
okay, see, the Christmas presents I can understand because they could bring it
yeah,
up with them. You know, they could have them
yeah,
in the ship or the
yeah.
rocket or have them up there already or whatever.
Right.
But this guy, so they have a microphone, okay?
Correct.
So they just happen to have a fucking microphone with them, and they happen to have this guy interviewing the other 2 astronauts. So you're telling me this other guy that's interviewing the other 2 guys, the girl and the guy. See, because I
Mhm.
actually saw a glimpse of it. I didn't realize though that was the 2 stuck in space.
Yeah.
But I
The
was
one
just
on
like,
the left and the one on the right are the ones stuck in space. The guy in the middle is one of the ones that come in up on another vehicle.
that's not what
There's
it
more than
looked
one
like.
vehicle
It looked
involved.
like the guy on the left was interviewing the other 2.
Yeah, but it
Now,
was the guy on the
why
left and the
would
guy
an
on the
astronaut
right.
interview 2 other astronauts?
Just doesn't make sense, does it?
No,
But he is right. It looks weird.
it
The
looks
guy in the middle is the guy
extremely
that was not
weird.
stuck. Yeah. But the people on the ends, the left and the right, are the people that were stuck. So
The big dude? What is
yeah,
this big dude doing in space? Like, you're supposed to be like in your 40s, the latest. The
yeah.
latest. Like, it's like baseball, soccer, rugby,
Hey
football.
man,
You do it
maybe
for 10 or
TV make him
15
maybe
years, you're
TV
fucking
makes him look
out, my
fat.
friends. You make your millions in your name and you're gone. Who the
Yeah,
fuck
but
goes
maybe
up there
TV
at
makes him
60
look
something
fat,
years
Carolyn.
old and weighs 100 pounds more? He looks like he could be
Hey man,
a bully, like a coach on a football
don't
team
don't be
that
fat shaming
takes
now.
the six pack a night. I'm not
Don't be
kidding.
fat shaming.
No, 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 no. You're supposed to be in fit physical
He look
fitness,
fit. He look
peak
fit.
physical. No, he did not. He looked like a fat fucker. He looked
You know, have
like
you seen? Hey man, you know what? I say the same thing about some of these fat cops I see out there. Should
I
they be
agree with
fat?
that too. They
Hell
should
no, you
stay
should be
fit.
not fat. You should not be a cop and be fat.
They should stay fit.
Sorry.
Has America been?
I'm gonna
Hey,
take a look at this. I don't agree. Is anybody in the chat? Why don't you
yeah,
read the chat,
okay.
Joe?
I just said, hey, Helen. She says they were supposed to be gone 6 days. They left in June.
Right.
What the fuck are they doing with Christmas presents? They were getting a Christmas present, man. Don't you
It
want
could, there
one?
you go. There's another thing. It could have been,
Come on, man.
no, my God,
This is
this guy
something
looks
I
like a
don't know,
Cabbage
man.
Patch Kid. What the fuck are you talking about, Joe? He looks like a 60, he looks as your age with a giant head, like a Cabbage Patch Kid. The other woman looks like Frankenstein.
Yeah, she does.
Who has, I mean, what is she doing, a Tulsi? What the hell is
Yeah,
that?
that's just natural.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm just looking
Who
at it like,
knows, man? I don't know
"Ugh."
their story. All I know is they're stuck.
Why
He didn't
why did you
even
want to
have
know?
a
Because you
spacesuit
couldn't
on.
think of you couldn't think
None of
of
them did. None of them seem to have a spacesuit on, Dylan. That's yeah.
yeah,
But
the
look at her hair. Her hair looks awfully funny. I mean, how do you make
I
hair
mean,
look like that?
I don't
A lot of
know.
hairspray.
But then again, if you were gonna fake it, wouldn't you make it look better too? I don't get it.
Yeah, a lot of hairspray,
This
man.
looks as bad as the Patty Smith video from I Am a Warrior,
Yeah.
which is worse than even the musical Cats. I mean,
Well,
it's
why wouldn't
just
she
so
put it in a
bad. Go and
ponytail?
look at it, guys. You'll believe,
Why wouldn't she put her hair in a ponytail?
right? You would think for the, that's another thing. They're supposed to be kempt, right? They're part of the fucking, well, are they NASA or are they're NASA, right?
Yeah, yeah, I think so.
See, this is
Both
trying to wake us up to NASA, probably.
NASA,
It's a wake up to
SpaceX.
NASA.
Then there's some other there's other
No,
others
I
up there
know
too.
there's other people up there and
Yeah,
there's definitely
other
Russian,
from other
there's definitely
countries.
the Chinese.
Yes, the Russian are
Is
up
there any
there. Yeah,
SpaceX? Well, the aside
yeah, I
the two
think
that were,
so because the
go ahead.
the four went up. There's four up
Oh,
there
I'm
from
sorry,
SpaceX.
right.
So how come the
Why,
guy's
why did
hair
you
ain't
want to know
standing
who
up?
Donahue
Because
was
he put
earlier?
grease in it. He put grease in his hair. That's why I ain't standing. I don't know.
He put
Maybe
grease in
he,
his hair.
you know.
Oh, she looks like the Bride of Frankenstein. It's a fucking
Yeah, I
joke.
know.
I mean, she literally has the. All right, I can understand she didn't dye her hair in 9 months, but like you said, put it the fuck up.
Well, they don't have water up there, so just.
Put it up. You don't have a scrunchie? What? All right.
Oh, that's hilarious. This is all a big
Why
sham,
did you
and
want to
so
know
is the
who Phil Don?
rescue.
Oh my God. Sorry. What?
Helen said, "This is all a big sham, and so is the rescue." Maybe,
Yeah,
maybe,
there's something not
maybe.
quite right. I mean, when I
What's not?
really believe actually, your Tyler Hansen or whatever his name is, about when the space shuttle or the rocket rather landed back on, remember he showed it
Yeah.
in SpaceX?
Hmm.
It came back and it
And it just landed.
it did not. And then there was that blimp thing on top of the in between the clouds. It was like intentional. Like, I don't watch the news, but now I'm thinking sometimes I really should, because how the fuck? How do you miss a blimp? How did this guy find this? And all the comments saying, there was no blimp. What are you talking about? There was no blimp. You know, so other people, that's what I go off of. Or I'll look it up myself. But I really don't care, because to me it looked fake anyhow. It looked better in the movies. I mean, if wait, didn't Optimus go up? I thought
At the end of
Optimus.
26.
Oh,
At
okay.
the end of 26, he's going up and he's going to Mars.
The robot.
He's
Oh,
he's
he's
taking
going
off to
to
Mars.
Mars.
So that's going. And then he says by 2029, more likely 2030, 2031, they'll have somebody a man will
So
be
I
on
need a flat earther to
Mars.
explain to me why he's putting like billions of dollars into going to Mars if Mars doesn't exist or we can't get out of the firmament. Because it doesn't seem, I mean, it would be one thing if he was still faking it now. Why would he fake it next year when Trump has been in office for over a year? I- Guys, I love you, but there's something not quite right. See, I think we're all maybe there's a happy middle somewhere that we're missing.
Yeah,
I can
we all,
agree with the happy middle.
hmm,
Like, for example, maybe in 2011 or 2012, they figured out how to get out of the firmament. In Greenland, we had that air base, which was part Space Force. Did stuff start before that? I do. I believe that. I believe even Dana said it in 2012, things split. We went the good vibrational way instead of the satanic way, or if you want to say, God and whatever. Yeah, we went the right way. We took the right path. It's the earth is shaking off a lot of, unfortunately, there's a lot of deaths, a lot of, but it is World War III. It is sort of, or, I'd say World War 17. Like, it's just, and people used to say it's a civil war. It's not. It's not. It's a world freaking war. Everything.
yes.
Joe,
This is a world war. This is definitely a world war.
tell me, Joe, why you asked me about Phil Donahue earlier, like who Phil Donahue was.
Well, because I couldn't remember who his name was, but I'd seen a clip day or two ago, President Trump on it. He was interviewing Trump, and President Trump physically stated, he asked him, what party are you? And he says, I've always been a Republican. So, because
On
I thought he
Phil
was a
Donahue has
Democrat.
been dead for a while now.
I know. So this was a
Wasn't he
long
like
time ago.
a
This was in the
mayor?
80s because Trump was very young.
Was he a judge or a
Trump, he was
mayor?
very young. He
Well,
must have been in his 30s,
he
20s or 30. He must have been in 30s
well
because
he
I was
said
in,
it on Larry King actually. He said if I had he said I'm probably more Republican. But
right.
he's been Democrat, he's been independent. He only ran and
But he's kind of like me. I'm more for the people and what's right. Follow the
that's another
Constitution and do
thing.
what's right for the people.
That's
That's where
another
I am.
that's another
That's
thing.
how I
Yeah, of course. He's doing everything correctly. It's not just him.
right,
It's the military, it's Q. It's everybody.
right.
But if he knew certain things in 20 in before 2000, like I assume he does, I really do assume that.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, yeah, he's very informed.
then why wouldn't he have changed back then to something else? Like take Jesse Ventura's advice and go and do a reform party. Why didn't he change even to independent or Republican then? He must have been still, I know he was independent for a couple of years, but for the most part, he was Democrat. But yet, Larry King, now you're telling me Donahue, he both times said he was Republican.
Mhm.
Is it possible he had to pretend because it was part of the plan? Because he knew what JFK Jr. was going to do? Because JFK Jr. knew what Hillary was going to do? Is there a timeline working here? All right.
Yeah,
There's
that's
always a
it.
method to my madness sometimes. I said always, and then I said sometimes, so maybe not. Oh, God. All right. I foregone my last mission, defrocking myself of that militant cloth. That's my own fucking lyrics. I'm coming up with crap. I don't know why. You know what I also wanted to mention? When we were talking about the down pyramid and all that, and you said it was
Mhm.
steepling. Did you ever explain to them live what that was?
Steepling.
Yeah.
It's a
Remember?
power thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, we
explain to
looked it up,
them.
remember? Yeah.
Explain to
Huh?
them. You don't remember?
Yeah, I didn't I
No, you
look
did not.
it
You
up,
told me.
steepling?
Okay, so basically, it's a business ploy. When you're trying to like look tough and serious, that's how they sit. It's called steepling. This actually makes it more correct. What I'm thinking. Joseph, what is a steeple?
It's a steeple.
That's right. It's the top of a church.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Let me see if I could do this. Here is the church. There's the steeple. Open the doors, and there's all the people. Okay? The steeple is the top of the church. Now, cruel
Conference.
business, stern people
Mm-hmm.
don't want to be involved in religion. There's something we're missing.
It's
There's
it's like a
something else
command.
to
It's
it.
like a command thing. I believe it's
I
like
love my sign languages, people. What can I
you
do?
want to be in command, so you talk to somebody. Let me tell you. It's a confidence thing. It's like I'm confident about what I'm telling you, and that's what it says. It says
I get it, but it's just
you want to appear more
you missed what I
powerful.
explained. You're gonna have to rewatch it.
You
Ugh.
Yeah, but that's what they said is more to appear more powerful. It tells others that you're an expert on the topic. To one of the things it could be.
Well, yeah, I get it. I get it.
It's
But it
body
doesn't,
language.
but why? But why that sign? Why? You didn't get a chance to look in the I will have to play it next time, Dana. Thank you for sending it. I love this stuff. The wording. Um parent. Parent.
Hmm?
There's a reason they're called parents. There's a reason we call it board rooms or class rooms. But we won't go. That's good. I want to look into it more. I remember a lot of them. I used to talk about this with Cock a lot. I miss him. He still hasn't been around since September. None of his friends has told me anything. Not that I would understand them if they did. But I find that very extremely odd. He was a very healthy person. And for somebody not to say something happened to him, I don't know. Shit, I don't know. Um, there's one other thing. I'm gonna bring religion up a
I'd
little
like
bit
to say
more.
one other thing.
What?
I like to say, I think it's kind of funny that France is demanding that we give the Statue of Liberty back. Well, I would remind France that when France gave that statue to us, that was how long ago? How many years ago? A lot of people were here that are not here now.
Ladies.
You weren't here. The people of France that are there in France now were not there. And the people that are in the United States now are not here anymore. It was the people of old
It's almost
that
as bad as
received that
Staten Island
statue.
wanting to
That's
Staten
fine.
Island
You
wanting
don't
to
deserve to get it back. It was
Yeah.
given to the United States for what they did at the time. Okay. That time has passed. You can't ask for it. It's called Indian giver. You can't do
No, no, and no, and no. Do you ever pay attention to anything we talk about? Like,
that.
seriously. I know you have a
I just
bad
wanted to make
short-term
that
memory,
mention.
but now you're telling me the long-term memory is gone? Okay.
But France does demand, they're demanding that we give it back. And I
We
said
want to give it back to them. Let them take it. It's a Masonic sign.
no.
That is a boy girl. You're
You know,
telling
that's
me
what they
you had
say. They
great
also say that the face of the statue actually is the face of
our
their
depiction of
demon.
Lucifer. Yes, with
Yeah.
the chain on his ankle. Yes, and
It's
the book by
Luciferian.
his side.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Hmm.
And the points on his crown, absolutely yes. And that's why during the Olympics, that one guy came out, that tranny guy came out with the crown on his head. Don't be fucking fooled,
Yeah.
people. That is absolutely true. And of course, that's when France probably, I think, because France is, I want to say their names are the Pansiers or Pansers, or they are the richest, or were the richest family ever, 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 ever. Nobody, I think the second best couldn't even double it and come close. Let's put it that way. They were just, they had enough money. I've said this before. They had enough money to feed the world over and over and over and over for probably 2, 3, 500 years. I don't know. It was just, they had enormous wealth. So when they gave us the Statue of Liberty, who paid for that? You think the peasants paid for that? Copper? No, the rich did. They did it to mark their territory, like a dog pissing on a tree. Ha ha, we got them now. Nobody can outbuy me. We own the Federal Reserves. We own 7-tier banks. Okay.
Yeah,
I
I'd like
laughed.
to give it back for what it says on the bottom because it keeps saying that because it says that on what it says on the bottom that we should accept everybody no matter who they are into this
That's not what
country. And
it
I think
says.
no.
That is absolutely not
What
what
does
it
it
says,
say?
but I'm not going to give no
What
fucking
that's what they
history.
interpret it as
Let
saying.
them take it back. No. What interpreter? Give me a fucking
That they say they give us all your people, all your stranded, your downtrodden, and everybody else. Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, we didn't say
Mhm.
give us your leeches, though.
No, we didn't.
We didn't say let's tax the shit out of the people and decide what we're going to do with their money. Oh, let's give it to these immigrants. We didn't say
Oh
that
yeah,
either.
right, exactly. No, we
So
didn't.
don't. No, let's not go into that. It's bullshit. What I prefer is that we get rid of it because at one time, Staten Island wanted to claim it. Staten Island wanted to be a state. No, I'm sorry, it was New Jersey. Yeah, Staten Island at one time wanted to become its own state. And since it's in the harbor between Staten Island, New York, and Brooklyn, there might have been a problem. But at one time, New Jersey wanted to take it. And I laughed. I was like, oh, come on. It's New York's. It's always been here. You can't
Mhm.
claim it. You know, this was where Ellis Island was. Now I'm like, fucking go and take it. Go on. Demolition cost 10 times as much. You want to demolish it? Oh, maybe they need the copper now because they're broke. If that is even real copper. The way it tarnishes seems like copper, but I've been up there. I've been in there a couple of times. I don't know if I made it all the way to the crown. It is a very long, it's very narrow. Um, Possibly 2 feet wide. People were a lot thinner back then, you know.
Mhm.
I'm not even kidding. It's like 2.5 feet wide. It's really narrow. And then every now and then there's a place to stop. You can sit. I think there's a couple of other windows or something. Maybe by the teeth or the eye. I don't remember now. Or maybe I did make it up to the crown. I don't remember. I had a boyfriend that worked in the shop, so I was there a lot, but didn't go up a lot. Um,
Oh, pretty freaky to go up in that thing. I think.
I've been on the cyclone.
Mm,
Cyclone.
mm.
You want to go on a fucking 19, I don't know, 20s roller coaster?
No, I don't do the rides. No, I don't like them. Sorry, guys. Joe Brasher does not like the rides.
Oh, that's a fun. I'd still go on it. But I've
Mm,
learned not to wear earrings because there's nothing.
yeah.
It's like boom, 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 boom. It's like all wood. The whole thing is wood. Even the roller coaster itself is wood. Oh,
Mm.
and when you make a turn, it's like boom, boom. Forget it. I love it. There's no loopy-de-doos though. I mean, it's that old. There's no loopy-de-doos. All right.
Yeah, Helen said they're pissing on your leg and telling you it's raining.
Right. That's right. Whoop, there it is. Oh no, that's much later too. Oh no, maybe 80s. When was whoop, there it is? Remember, because we
90s.
had it in Wheel of Fortune. Nancy was like, "What the fuck is that?" And we didn't even know how to spell it. It was WHOOMP.
MP.
Whoop.
Yeah.
There it is.
Whoop.
And it's you can see all that was like the Bel Air Fresh Prince era where they're fucking wearing colorful, like African colors, reds and yellows and there. Okay.
1993.
Woo! How long have we been on? Oh, I gotta watch this Tucker Carl. I don't really watch much, but I want to watch this Tucker Carlson thing. I do. I don't want to tame you.
Hour.
What?
I don't know.
Shooting at the walls of heartache. Bang, bang.
Boom, boom.
I am a warrior.
Mm.
I gotta stop. Well, I am a warrior. See, she has an alto, so it can almost match it. I'm not a professional singer, but I can almost get there. I have good enough rhythm. But I can't remember how the song can't get the rhythm right because it's off tempo in the verse, I think.
Yeah.
Or is it different tempo? Okay, what else? Anything else? Thankfully,
That
I
is
got all
my
my
news
shit done
exhausted,
early
my friend.
today. I'm sorry,
That
what?
is my news exhausted, my friend.
Oh, good. Oh my God, collect toenails. Oh my God.
Oh.
Talking about the 70s and 80s, okay? I was watching an episode of one of the cartoons, and it's not Family Guy, it's American Dad, because Patrick Stewart is and Patrick Stewart does this labyrinth in the back of the CIA. They make fun of the CIA completely. Like Patrick Stewart makes fun. I mean, I don't know how he's in on this. And my God, people, I am not kidding. They tell you the truth. American Dad, The Simpsons, South Park, uh, uh,
Yes, it is. It's freaky.
Family Guy. Oh no, it's absolutely true. I have, because I catch it all the time, like every fucking episode. I am not kidding. Part of my French, I'm trying to be good, but every episode, there's something. But one time, so he does in the back of the CIA, he creates a labyrinth, and it's like this old Toyota Corolla or something that he's giving away if you win it. But I mean, it's all very, if you ever saw The Labyrinth with David Bowie, it's supposed to resemble that with the Muppets and everything. And what Patrick Stewart is wearing is very transvestical, I guess you could say. But the whole point is to get through the fucking labyrinth. Um, and it led me to remember David Bowie was a very strange person. And, you know, they did the same thing with this young girl going through the labyrinth. But the one thing I remember is that my ex-boyfriend, I think, told me this. Another ex-boyfriend, I had a lot. Um, he collected his toenails and his fingernails. He would cut them and collect them in a jar. David Bowie.
Why?
Artists are fucking weird, man.
Yes.
Or he thought he could do spells with them. He thought he was a Satanist. I don't know. I love David Bowie. I love him. But he was absolutely trying to tell us too.
Mm,
He was Queen, Pink Floyd, David Bowie. Who does Come Sail Away? Styx.
that
Uh,
sticks.
a bunch of them. A
Right.
bunch of them were trying to tell us. They're trying to tell us
George
parts of
Carlin.
what?
George Carlin.
Oh, George Carlin. Even
One of the
parts,
biggest
oh,
ones.
even parts of Robin Williams, my friends. I
Mm,
remember him saying somewhere in the Met, I will find it. In the Met Live, does it look like someone in the Queen's family or Prince's family? I think he was talking about Charles, slept with someone in the family. He says this. This is when he finally got off drugs because he talks about it. And that's why he went to the Met, I suppose. There's no better place to perform but the Metropolitan,
mm.
Opera House. Oh my God. It was fantastic. I must have watched that, oh, I don't know, 200 times. Because that shit I can watch because that's a person. I love improv. I love stand-up. I love comedians. I think Jerry always said it. Comedians are the smartest people you'll know, right? Because they take life and they tweak it and twist it. They're artists. There's a lot of artists out there. All right. I think we're done, right?
Have a great evening, everybody.
Oh, if I can hit my head on my
We've,
pillow,
yes.
that would be perfect.
We got a lot
Love
out.
you guys. Take care. Thanks for stopping in. Helen, Birch, a bunch of you.
See you
Thank
guys
you all. See you
next
later.
time. Mm-hmm.
We are going to have another games night, by the way, because it seemed to have gone really well.
Yeah, everybody kind of liked it. Tore it down.
Yeah, I kind of like it. Like it like that. Whoop, there it
Yep.
is. Whoop. I am a warrior. Okay.